In this video, we're going to take a look at utilizing building data for visibility analysis using DepthmapX. Here, I'm going to use the EXF file because DepthMap clearly supports that. So I have this file open already. Let's take a look at it. Yeah. So since this file is quite heavy and large, we are not going to utilize it completely, but we might have to edit it down to like a block or two. So I'm going to edit it. And I'm just going to do a rough job at it. Just going to leave out a few chunks of buildings here and there just to get the idea. Yeah, this could be the street that we're studying. Or maybe this one. So we do not need these. And make sure the bounding box around it has closed properly, because if not, then the area cannot be understood as an area. It would have a leak in it, which wouldn't. So yeah, once we have this, I'm going to save this as a new file. Save this. I'm going to save that as a DXF file. There we go. So once we have the file ready, you want to open DepthMap, and you can do that either by opening the exe file or the shortcut. I'm just going to open the exe here. So once you open DepthMap, you want to create a new file and import the DXF format from where you saved it. In our case, it was a desktop. So yeah, that's the file that we just saved. Now, to create a visibility analysis map, you want to create a grid first. The bigger the size of the grid is, the the easier it is for the system to process. So I'll probably keep it as something like 30. And tools, visibility. Oh, my bad. Once you have the grid ready, you want to select the area that you are going to conduct the analysis for. So this is the area. And since we have such huge gaps, we might as well redo the grid. Probably 20 would be good. Yeah. And select the area again. Yeah, that looks good. Now we can go ahead and go to tools, visibility, make visibility graph. Yeah, leave those empty. That's good. So now we have the connectivity, which shows you how connected streets are. Blue being the most connected and red being the least. Similarly, you have first point movement and second movement, which is the points from which you have a clear line of sight reaching out. And there is another visibility analysis you can create, which is the make ISOVIS path. But before that, I'm going to just run the visibility graph analysis and calculate the ISOVIS properties. This might take time depending on how big your file is. I got it fairly fast. Yeah, so you can see it's almost similar, but ISOVIS area is a little bit more refined. It shows you the areas which aren't connected, and when you're running the ISOVIS properties, you will be able to see like which areas have an overlapping vision and which areas are constrained by on two sides. So we're just going to stick to this for now. So we have a connectivity, first point, second point, and the isovest area. Let's save this by exporting the map. Not the geometry, just the map. Save it as an MIF file, which is the map info file. We're going to save it right here. Stop assignment 2. Save it as